Hey everybody, got your list of changes here, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to go through and just show you some general editing stuff. So as I go through this list, I'm going to be recording and doing a little walkthrough of what I'm going to be doing here. So starting with the home page, I'm logged in here, so at the home page on the front end, if I wanted to get to this page to edit from the front end, you can go straight to edit with Elementor here. And it looks like for starters we have some buttons that need to be updated. So we are going to scroll down to that area. And we've got a learn more button here that is unlinked. So if you click on the button itself or right click and hit edit button, you'll get the edit area over here on the right. As you can see here, it's got the default home link on there. We're going to update that to outdoor education. And with these, if you go ahead and start just typing in, it'll find your page name and give you that URL. Alternatively, you can just paste in any URL there. We can hit update and take care of that. Just double checking. We've got the same problem here. So this one wants to go to our ropes course. And just picking that correct page. Make sure I'm getting the right one. I believe that's the right one. Yes. And scrolling down, that covered this area right here. Tabs at the bottom of the home page, I believe we're talking about these right here. This is actually part of a global footer template. If you're on any page and you want to edit the footer, and you come down, you'll notice it'll give you this green overlay. If you click on that footer, it'll take you into the template edit, and we can go ahead and update these. Just by going through, I clicked on this element or right click and hit edit icon list, and finding the right one is always fun. That should take care of that edit. If you ever get this 500 error on there, just go ahead and hit update again until it takes. Once you're done with editing that footer thing, if you come back up and hit edit page, that'll bring you back to the page editor. And that edit we did in the footer is going to apply to all the pages that use that footer template. Similarly, while we're in the footer here, let's go ahead and connect up with our social media links. Similar thing, this is just another icon list. I'm clicking here and then coming over here. These I'm actually going to set from our options page. This is a bit advanced, but I went ahead and set these up. So these should never need to be changed once we're done, just so you can see. Instead of just typing in a URL there, I'm coming into these dynamic areas and getting our data that's been saved on our options page. Again, you might be able to just ignore this section. And it looks like I need to make a new option for TripAdvisor. I'll come back and do that. Okay, once back to here, move back over to our staff page. We see here that we have a dead link. This is a page that's using the default editor, so instead of with Elementor, I'm just going to hit edit page. editor here to make sure that's taken care of. And then just double check this link here. And again, I can type in stuff to these link areas. I did that by just highlighting this and then going in here and hitting apply. If we go back to our main page, we should have a good link here now. And that's working. Okay. So editing these panels here is the next thing I'd like to talk to, so we can get into this ropes and zip drop down. Any of these are going to be small Elementor templates, and the easiest way to get to these is just by going to edit with Elementor and then coming down to these 3 mega items that you'll see here, and you've got mega. I'll rename these to be a little more semantic. Sometimes I just pop them all open and see which one I need to work on. My guess it's going to be this middle one, but I'd be wrong. Here's our ropes challenge course and zipline, and we'll make sure that is white. And then we will double check our spelling right here. And we'll update that. And once that's updated, if we refresh here, you'll see that that's going to be refreshed on all the pages. Moving over to our groups page. I believe the question was about the build your adventure. I guess we're looking right here for that. So that would be another one of these mega areas. So I'm going to jump in here, and I'm going to come down to this last mega that I missed before. And we can remove or move these items that are off to the right. Right here, if you drag and drop them, it'll move them around. Or we can just delete that and take care of that. Moving into the Gold Rush history. We need to talk about this River Center page, but for now we'll go ahead and just change that to a contact. I believe that is in our outdoor education Gold Rush history page. This is going to be a non-Elementor page. You can tell by the layout being this right-left thing. Anytime you see that, let's go ahead and jump out of the Edit with Elementor, and we'll do all our editing right here. So we've got our 2 buttons options. And we're just going to change this one to request a date. And that's going to go to the contact page. Update this and view our page. And looks like this is maybe one we did do with Elementor. Figure out what's going on with this. It's not acting as it's supposed to. Rafting prices, yes, we'll talk about that. I'll be working on that page. View all rivers tab. Let's see where we are at this point. Okay, so we want that to go to our California page. So we are going to find our mega once again. by going here. I'm sorry, by going here up to Elementor. And I renamed this one Mega Rafting. Now we've got our list here. I'm going to edit the icon list, view all rivers, and then we want to change that to just the California whitewater rafting. Down here to the camping prices tab, not clicking. Let's go ahead and find our camping mega. Once again, I'm editing this icon list, coming down here to pricing, and adding that link in. Just double checking our raft and camp. Not clicking. I'm not sure exactly where we want that to go, so I'm just going to remove that for now. You can always add it back in later. Right, rafting navigate hard reservation policies. This is a bigger question I'm going to be working on. We've just fixed that. Build your adventure content, same story. We need to talk about that and develop it. South Fork double photo. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's edit this page. See what we got going on. I believe this should be a full width template. This may have gotten messed up. Let's see what we got going on in Elementor. Feels like it's trying to use the default template. Okay. We go switching back to our page template, fix this problem. So if you're in Elementor and you're over here, you can click this settings and scroll down to page layout. You've got a few options here. Default is going to use the edit page thing that I set up for non-Elementor pages. Elementor Canvas is going to give you basically a blank page with no header and footer, and full width gives you a header and footer layout, and then the middle area is up to us. So that should fix that issue. Let's take a look at the front end. Okay, we're looking good here. That about wraps it up on the easily fixable stuff on here. Some of these bigger questions like the pricing and pages that we need to still build layouts for, I'll handle on my end. Thanks.